Good evening. How is everyone doing? I really missed you guys. This is Elegant Granny TrifanyaOsei, and I'm with the Inspiring Recovery Perry Train today. And today's topic is how to spin a negative into a positive. And a couple of things that come to mind when things that we consider negative happen to us. I have trained myself to think of a few things, such as one of the examples is a diamond. If a diamond was a human and we were to ask it for advice, what is it about the diamond that makes it as beautiful and as full of quality that it has? And what it happens is it goes through a lot of cuts. It goes through a lot of things that doesn't feel good to it. It goes through cuts. It goes through fire. And if we were to take that into consideration, negatives make us feel like we're going through rough patches also. Oh, that cut me hard. When that person said this, or when that person did that, or when this happened, didn't feel good. It made me bleed to my soul. It also reminds me of an experience that I had with my grandfather that helped raise me. He was a farmer, and I was the oldest of 20 grandchildren. So I had to do the boy and the girl things. So the fall of the year, we pruned the trees. And if we were to ask those trees how it felt to be pruned during the fall of the year, they probably would say it hurt. It did not feel good. But you know what? It's such a powerful thing for us to accept the negatives. Negatives can also be our positive. When the trees are pruned during the fall of the year, what happens when you're observing nature, leaves fall off the trees. Certain animals who usually come are yet you see, and insects that you see during the hot moments, they are now going inside or they're dying off because it's getting cold and you're just not going to see them. Geese and other birds fly south to stay warm because it's not comfortable for them to be in cold weather. So, yes, nature does teach us. And so when the springtime comes back, when that warm weather comes back, the tree flourishes. Same with us. When negatives happen to us, we must recognize that sometimes negatives can be our friends because it helps us to express and to realize and become more self-aware of who we really are and the powers that we have within us. Because a lot of times we do not understand how powerful we really are and what magnitude of greatness that we have until the pressure is on. When the pressure is on, a lot of things that we were unaware that are in us seem to come out. And sometimes you'll shock yourself. You're like, where did that come from? I did not know I had that in me. Where did that emotion come from? I can't believe I did that. And not all of them are negative. Some of those things that your reactions are positive. And you're like, wow, I really got that done. Wow, I didn't know I could do that. Oh my goodness, I was so afraid. I did not realize I could get this done. Another thing those negatives do is prepare us for our greatness. And each preparation is different pertaining to each person. What may qualify you to be a writer may take something else for me to be a great writer. One of the negatives that has happened to me recently is I lost my flash drive that contained all of my work on it. And so, but the thing is, where did those stories, where did those poems, and where did those things that I needed to give to people, share with people, come from? They came with inside me. So you know what? I dug down inside me again, and I'm still writing. It did not keep me from being a great poet. It's not keeping me from being a great writer. It's not preventing me from being the public speaker that I am. I just have to go within myself and get those things again. It's just the pressure coming on. It's just me being pruning. So when I come out and I'm able to publish those things, and when I am able to flourish, I am able to give people exactly what they need. Thank you for the time. I don't really have a lot to say. So my scope will probably a little quick. Also, uncomfortability, like the geese and the other birds when they fly south for the winter, because the cold weather does not feel good. They go and they find what's comfortable. Same thing with us. When the negatives happen, it's important to understand what it takes for you to be comfortable, not other people who are helping you go through this and they become impatient. Sometimes when they want to help you, sometimes they just don't know how to help. It's not that they don't want to. Some people want to help. They just don't know how to. So take it upon yourself to say, hey, this has happened. This is what I need. Do not be ashamed of letting them know if they are willing to help you, and if you are willing to allow them to help you. Let them know these are the things that I am acquiring, because this is what it's going to take for me to be successful. Can you help me? If not, can you direct me to someone or some place to where I can get these things, so I can be successful? Another thing that I want to thank you, 3 minutes. Another thing I want to stress, when negatives happen and you begin to experience your most true self when things happen, and you realize that this is a process of greatness. Realize these things happen because you are unqualified for unsuccessful living. You are unqualified for unsuccessful living. Just like a plant. When a beautiful plant we love to go out and see in the sunshine all the time, do you think it appreciates the rain? Do you think it feels good when cold rain hits it? It probably doesn't. But you know what? The rain is a vital source of its sustainability. So it has to appreciate and let it come, or it will die. Do you think it wants to be in the scorching sun a lot? No. But it's important. It's a very important nutrient. So we have to also say thank you for what we consider negatives and uncomfortability in our lives, and allow them to help us flourish and grow. Up next is T Strong Speaks, a powerful lady. I've listened to a few of her scopes. Love her. You will not be disappointed. I appreciate everyone else who has spoken. Janae, Call Your Mom, Chakra, Wanda, Healer. I love all these women. I love listening to their scopes. I love following them on Instagram. Please follow all these ladies. If you do not, you will not be disappointed. This is all I basically have to say. I missed you guys. I'm so glad I was able to join you today. My schedule has changed, and someone please let me know when T Strong is up. That's basically it. I'm still working on a guide that I have started on assisting people to support those who are coming out of intimate partner abuse, or domestic violence. Yes, you will see me again soon. And so that's basically done. I realized that I have written another book within that guide. So I'm in the process of editing and removing a lot of that book out of that. Thank you, Call Your Mom. Appreciate that. So I am basically done. And I hope I didn't smack my lips a whole lot this time. I'm working on my public speaking skills. So, okay, she's live. Let's go follow her. Bye.